Join me on page 179 in the Go Math textbook. If you're not there, pause the video, go ahead and get your textbook out and be ready to follow along. Remember, if I underline something, you underline it. If I write it, you write it. And of course, at any point, if you need to pause the video, rewind, or pause the video, raise your hand if you do something that you're not sure how I got that answer or how I got that number. Okay, the Chappie family is traveling from Arizona to Texas. On the first part of their trip, they drove 500 miles in 10 hours. If they continue driving at the same rate, how many hours will it take them to drive 750 miles? You can use equivalent ratios to find the number of hours it will take the Chappie family to drive 750 miles. You may need to find a unit rate before you can write equivalent ratios. And we do need to find a unit rate. Okay, so write ratios that compare miles to hours. So we have miles over hours, 500 miles to 10 hours, 750 miles to how many hours? Okay, 750 is not a multiple of 500. So we can't just simply say, well, what would I multiply 500 by to get 750? Because there isn't anything that we can do. So, write the unknown ratio. Okay, so we're going to write it as a unit rate. 10 divided by 10 is 1. And then 500 divided by 10, however, is not going to be 750. We need to figure out what it will be. So 10 into 500. Okay, it goes in 5 times, 50. Subtract gives us 0. Bring down the 0. 50. Okay, so our unit rate is 50 over 1, because we could not get, I'm erasing my work, never erase your work. We can't get 500 divided by 10 does not equal 750, so we couldn't just put a 1 under here and leave it as 750. 500 divided by 10 is 50, 10 divided by 10 is 1, and now we need to find an equivalent ratio here. So now I can multiply 50 by something to get 750. So 50 times 2 is 100. So in every 100, there's going to be 2 50s, and I have 7 of them. So that's going to be 14 50s, and then one more 50 would give me 750, so that would be 15 50s. Okay, and we can check that. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. Done with the 5. 0 placeholder. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. We add those, we get 750. So yes, that is correct. So 50 times 15. 1 times 15. 15, and we had, remember, hours were along the bottom. So it's going to take them 15 hours. So let's see, write an equivalent rate by multiplying the blank and the blank by the same value. That's going to be numerator and denominator, and we knew that from our class discussion question a couple days ago. Multiply 50 by, and we multiplied 50 by 15 to get 750. So multiply the denominator by 15 as well. The blank are the same, so the blank are equal to each other. The ratios, the ratios are the same, so the ratios are equal to each other. The unknown value is 15. That's what we found here. So it will take the family 15 hours to drive 750 miles. So remember, we had miles on top, 750, and then we had hours on the bottom. That's where we plugged in our 15 that we found. Okay. And we can plug in the missing values here as well. All right. Again, at any point, pause, rewind, ask any questions if you're unclear on something I've done.